So I'm getting ready to watch episode 8 of Death Note. Episode 7 just took the despicableness of Light and really ratcheted it up a little bit higher, proved that Kira really is an irredeemable villain in this story, at least in my opinion. Very sadistic the way he handled the fiance of Pender. I was really disappointed in this mass murderer that he had to not just be a murderer, but to rub salt in the wounds as he was doing it. So I don't know. How long am I going to have to wait to see Light get some comeuppance? Is he going to get any comeuppance at all? I don't know, but let's go ahead and jump into episode 8. And during the OP, I do like to remind people that I have a Patreon now, and I know a lot of you are already members of the Patreon, but if you're not and you're curious, you just want to check it out, well, there is a link in the video description. Glare is the name of this episode. I don't know what to make out of that title. This is the glare from these computer screens, I guess. Surveillance cameras. Maybe that's what this will be about, is surveillance cameras. Oh, but we've got L here looking a little bit more closely into security cameras to see if it gives him a clue. Well, he's eating 2 scoops of ice cream. Good for you, L. Wow, they've got a lot of ice cream. This is just like the butler over there, Watari, making everybody 2 scoops of ice cream on their cones. That is what stimulates the brain in a criminal investigation, is 2 scoops of ice cream. And it's this green color. Oh, he got 3 scoops because he's the chief. Wow, I need to be invited to an ice cream crime-solving party. I need better friends. Look at that. Is that pistachio, that green-colored ice cream? Maybe it's like green tea. Definitely not vanilla if it's green. I guess it could be a mint kind of thing. I'm not a big fan of mint ice cream. Oh, what have they got? Ryuzaki. How long is it going to take me to get the hang of that name, Ryuzaki? So made a clever discovery about something he left on the train. Oh yeah, so now they're going to peel over the footage and look for Kira. See if they can find anybody that they have reason to suspect as being Kira at the crime scene. Come on, L, I want you to catch Light at this point. They're slurping up the ice cream. I can't take them seriously when everybody's just having an ice cream party in the middle of a crime-solving convention. Oh, wow, he's been going 4 days straight without sleep. This guy's getting a little too mental about the whole thing. You need to take a break, man. Maybe that's why you're so cruel all of a sudden, is you're just losing touch because you're too addicted to this. It's like being on drugs and you don't sleep for 4 days. Only for you, the drug is murder. Oh, wow, he's trying to set the time of their death. Telling Ryuk he's not much help. Oh, have they eaten all the ice cream? No more ice cream left. So they got some kind of tip line going. I wonder who would have called the tip line. Let's see who it is. Oh, L pretending to be the other guy. Ray Pember's fiance is dead. Yeah, looking up that she is a former FBI agent. Oh, is this happening before she's dead? Like, I don't know the timeline here. Oh no, she's been missing, so I think she's dead at this point. He seems to feel like he knows her pretty well to have worked with her on one case. Maybe they worked a lot on it or worked pretty closely. But he's decided that Kira would be the cause of her death at this point. And we know he's right, but I just think that's a quick... I don't know, is it a quick conclusion? Kira's killing everybody else associated with the FBI. Why not Naomi? Oh, they're going to focus exclusively on the people being investigated by Ray because it's looking really suspicious the way Ray was taken out. How many was he investigating? All I know personally was Light, but I guess there had to be more than just Light that he was investigating. Ho ho. So now the chief knows that he's being investigated, his family. Oh, wow. And he's cleaning up the computer, trying to stay a step ahead of Ryuzaki there. Oh, what's he doing there? He's popular with the girls because he's skilled with his hands. Man, this guy is arrogant. He's popular with the girls because of his looks, not his skills, he said. Yeah, they're not cool with putting these surveillance cameras up, you know. Patriot Act stuff here. But he's pointing out how important it is. I don't know. Is it that important? I don't know. Yeah, the chief is all in favor of it. The chief's even in favor of surveilling his own family. So I guess he can give permission to put surveillance cameras in his own house, right? Like, that's not a civil rights issue. Oh, man. L looks kind of like a hedgehog there. The lighting and the hair. Doesn't he care about his wife and daughter's privacy? Nah, it's more important to catch Kira, he says. So, is this going to be Light's downfall? He needs a downfall. Okay, so that's nice that not everybody is going to be staring at his family walking around. Looks like the butler there's the one in charge of setting it all up, too. This is a butler of many skills. He's no Mr. Belvedere. So what, did he get home early? Is he going to catch him putting in the cameras? No, looks like the cameras are already in. Looks like they're surveilling him as he walks into the door. But he's home alone. Only he and the spying eyes of the camera crew. What is he? Oh, did he have it marked somehow to know if it had been disturbed? Oh, man, Ryuk needs to be entertained. He wants to play Nintendo or something. I wonder what kind of games he likes. Shoots and ladders? He looks like a mousetrap guy to me. All about all that work to set it up. The fun is over in an instant. What's he doing? Oh, so at least they know that Light is really trying to make sure nobody's pilfering around inside his room. So that alone cranks up suspicion, doesn't it? So Light's putting a lot of suspicion on himself, but you know, a dad, it's easy for a dad to try to turn a blind eye or to try to rationalize why their child isn't guilty of something awful. Wow, he's even checking to make sure his clothes aren't bugged. So how did Light figure out so quickly that there was surveillance equipment in the house? Oh, he's talking about that piece of paper was a fake. The door handle is the actual... Wow, he's pretty clever. He puts up a decoy anti-pilfering device so that people won't see the real anti-pilfering device. Oh, I don't know if... That seems a little wishy-washy the way he sets his handle. Maybe he needs to set up his own counter surveillance, you know? Oh, what's he do with the pencil lead? It gets smashed? Ooh, the pencil lead breaks when the door's open! That's pretty cool! Uh-oh, so somebody was in his room! So that's how he knows that there's some kind of surveillance going on. Good thing he wiped his computer. I want to see him get caught. How many more episodes until he gets his comeuppance? But yeah, the suspicious part is that they tried to undo his, they wanted to make it look as if no one had been in there. They buying a book to research wiretaps. The surveillance camera is just seeing apples getting eaten by an invisible Shinigami. He's going to withhold apples from him. You can't withhold apples from your friendly neighborhood Shinigami. Apples he compares to cigarettes and liquor. He's going to get apple withdrawal if he doesn't eat his apples. I love the idea of apple withdrawal because I'm a guy who loves apple pie. So I think I could have apple withdrawal too. Oh wow, he's given L a hint that Shinigami love apples. I think I missed that. Oh, so now Ryuk has to ferret out all the cameras or he gets none of those good apples. He's going to use that sweet red apple addiction to get Ryuk to find all these hidden cameras and such. Pretty good maneuver there from Light. Though I'm not cheering for Light. Let's make that clear. I've turned on Light. Okay. Whoa, what is this? Looking at a magazine. That's kind of weird. Looking at a dirty magazine. He's trying to show them something he'd want to hide from his parents to get him off the track. So he's like, of course I'll hide my Japanese Playboys from my parents. I think that's kind of a clever move. To make it, or even drugs, you know. It's sad when what you're doing is so bad, you'd rather your parents think you were doing drugs. But that's kind of where we are. I do like Ryuk's camera ferreting abilities, though. He's able to put his face right through the vent. Yeah, he's kind of shocked that the police would go this far, but they're operating way off the books now. Oh, man. He's really getting into that reading material. I guess that's what he bought instead of research materials. He went and bought the skin mags. I don't know, what do you call those? Like they're bathing suits. But I think they're bathing suits for television purposes. I think we're supposed to imply there's less than bathing suits involved in some of those photos. So I wonder how effective the bikini girls will be at putting his dad off the track. Or more importantly, putting L off the track. His little sister's sitting awfully close to the TV. When I was a kid, my parents used to say you sit too close to the TV and it makes your eyes go bad. Truth is, it doesn't do that. But that little girl was sitting awfully close to the TV. Oh, wow. What is the television station going to do? Oh, they're putting out some kind of warning about Kira. Oh, this is another little breadcrumb. It's another little breadcrumb to try to get L to do something, isn't it? Trying to get him to expose himself by throwing this out there at him, trying to flush him out of the bushes, so to speak. So they're looking for a reaction. They're looking for a reaction, and he's going to give them no reaction. He thinks he understands what's going on. But I don't know. I don't know if he's playing it as cool as he thinks he is. I just can't tell how these minds are operating between these two, L and Light, Kira and Ryuzaki. I know he seemed to be a little bit smarter when he had his ice cream. I think he needs more ice cream. Like, it's kind of tough starting off your meeting, your investigation with ice cream cones, and then you're expected to go with no ice cream cones, like cold turkey. You at least go from 3 scoops to 2 to 1 to like half a scoop or something. He just cut him off cold turkey. Oh, and speaking of cold turkey, Ryuk has died for some apples there. He says he found all the cameras, but look at him in an apple withdrawal. He's quivered on the bed there. There were some bubbles coming out of his head. Give that Shinigami an apple. He looks like he's in agony. Oh, wow. Lots of cameras. How in the heck did they get so many cameras up in such a short period of time? That is kind of ludicrous. 64 cameras just in his bedroom? All right. Ryuk, when am I going to get my apples in this situation? Oh, man. You better give Ryuk his apples soon. I feel like he's going to get cranky if he doesn't get an apple soon. Man, apples versus ice cream. That could have been a good name for this episode. Instead of glare. Oh, whoa, what? He just super fast moved on the potato chips there. The crisps, if you will. And what's up with Ryuk lying on the floor? Oh, is there a tap inside the chips? The crisps? Look at that. Huh. He's going to try to get some kind of... Oh, no! Oh, no! Ryuk's withdrawal's kicking into full effect. He's doing like a handstand or something. His feet were up in the air. And all Light is doing is just feverishly writing names in the Death Note, while Ryuk looks like he's trying to break dance back there or something. And there's something going on inside the package of potato chips. Oh, he's got a little TV inside of it so he can see what's going on, and the cameras don't know he sees what's going on to try to lead people off the trail. Pretty clever use of a potato chip package. Gotta admit. Oh, but poor Ryuk! He's flipping and flopping back there. The guy's in agony. Throw him an apple. At least some apple sauce. Will apple sauce kind of help him come down a little more slowly or something? Yeah, and they see Light just studying for his exams, but he's so smart he doesn't need to study. Didn't they kind of set that up in that first couple episodes? So he's gonna see how effective he was at leading him off the case. I don't know. I don't know how effective he will be. I think L can figure out some of his ruse here. Or maybe it's just wishful thinking. I want L to figure out his ruse here. Alright. What's Watari got here? The report of the deaths. Oh. These are low-level criminals. I mean, I won't say low-level, but a purse snatcher and embezzlement, those are not capital crimes. I don't think those are worthy of a death sentence, or just reinforcing how Light has gone off his rocker, gone off the rails or whatever. So let's see how L interprets this, Ryuzaki interprets this. So maybe he thinks it's a little too obvious that he wasn't watching the news. Of course, we got a conflict of interest there with the captain. Yeah, it's a little too clean. You gotta find at least a little something. I don't know, I think that the bikini magazines were a little something to discover. I still am like waiting for some kind of other shoe to drop here on this episode. I feel like there's one element that still hasn't hit yet. Oh wow, it was an expensive TV, that little TV. 39,000 yen. I don't know what that works out to in 1990 whatever dollars, but it sounds expensive. Or 2,000 something dollars, I don't know. He just threw the TV out in the trash. But will they investigate the trash? I mean, if you're surveilling the house to the degree they're doing, you probably go through the trash, don't you? Like, you want to see what's in that garbage, what maybe's been snuck out. Maybe they've discovered the cameras and they're trying to keep something hidden. I mean, it's a kind of basic police tactic, right? I'm speaking out of line. I don't really know what police tactics are. But if I were writing a story about police tactics, I would have somebody go through the trash. They go through the trash. They find the crushed remains of that tiny little television that fit inside the potato chip bag. I think that's the red flag that is going to let L know that Light is Kira, right? Or, man, it's got to at least strongly suggest it. I hope they discover the TV in the trash. I don't know. I just, as I've said before, I'm really waiting for something to happen to Light. I think he deserves a little bit of punishment, a setback of some kind. So I'm eager to see it. But with that, I'm just going to say I'm proud of you for watching anime, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. It really means a lot to me. If you might be interested in Patreon perks like early access to videos, uncut reaction videos, ad-free videos, and the opportunity to vote on which anime will be covered in the future, then click on the link in the video description. Thank you.